Hi, Merry Vlogmas Day 9. Yeah. And we've been recovering from a little bit of sickness. That's why we all look so splendid today. But anyways, so instead of doing like a normal Vlogmas video like we've been doing, we're actually gonna do kind of like a recap video to show you guys an awesome Christmas present. If you're looking at making a Christmas present, a DIY one that's super simple, super affordable, and Abe absolutely loves it. Last February, I made a monster truck track for Abriel, and he is obsessed with it. I'll show it to you here in a second. He used the heck out of the thing, and you can barely tell what it is now because he used it so much. Is it your favorite toy? Your monster truck track? Do you want to show everyone your monster truck track?
Yeah, but you have to do it over there again.
Again? But where is it right now?
Right there.
Right there. Should we show everyone what it is?
Yeah.
So if you're looking for a super simple DIY project that your kids will absolutely love, make one of these. It was so cheap. All right, here. Whoa, dude. You got monster trucks on there. Look at that sucker. That is cool. And all that cardboard you can see. You used to not be able to see it, but like I said, Abe used it so much. And so yeah, and it has all this cool stuff on it. It's got all these, and the monster trucks that it fits are the normal little size guys, but yep, there's a pit down there, and there's a big jump over there, and a bunch of stuff. So anyways, we thought for the Vlogmas today, we would attach the how-to DIY video so you guys can make something like this if you're interested in doing something like that for your kids' Christmas.
So I started off with a wooden box, and I actually got it for free from a haul job. Next, you'll want to get some cardboard, some painter's tape, and some PopCans, a razor blade. You're going to want to build your ramps. I didn't have any idea how I was going to build them, what design I was going to do ahead of time, so I kind of looked at my phone to see what other ramps had. And I also let Abriel play around with it to kind of see what he was digging, see what he was feeling. And I went ahead and taped some cardboard up to make myself some ramps. I took some PopCans, stuck them under the ramp to give it support. Next, you're going to want to take spray foam and fill in all the voids, all the gaps. You're going to make your rocks on the side. It's pretty easy to do. You can't really screw this part up. If some of it gets on the middle of the ramp, like where the cars drive, don't worry about it at all. Do not touch it while it's still wet. This stuff makes a mess. You can always remove it later after it dries. Don't get it on your clothes. Don't get it on your eyes. Keep your kids away from it. I had Abe sit in the other room when I was doing this. It takes about 8 hours for this stuff to set up.
This is what we got so far, isn't it, dude?
Yeah.
A little bit of spray foam action. Now we have to make sure that the cars, or the trucks I guess, fit. It's like right here, and they might get caught up on there. We're gonna widen them out by taking a little knife and cutting them. So this kind of works best.
I use a serrated knife instead of like a razor blade because I found that it cut a lot nicer. Also, if you have a longer knife, you can cut like up and down the track instead of having to score along and possibly digging through your cardboard. Then I went ahead and removed all of the excess spray foam, put it in a pile, and I'm gonna go ahead and clean it up later. This step was really easy, but you need to make sure the spray foam's all the way dry, otherwise your knife will just get stuck and, again, make a mess all over the place.
Got all that done, and now we're able to make this little guy fit on all of the track. So now it's time to take our patching plaster. I think like spackle stuff works as well, but we're just gonna smear this all over the place.
This stuff is also messy, so I wore gloves again. You're making it look like mud essentially on the course. You're gonna wanna get it all over the cardboard so the cardboard won't look like cardboard when you go to paint it. You can also use a putty knife if you wanna do that, but I was too lazy to go in the garage and find one. And this stuff is called like spackle paste, or I don't know, it's kind of like a joint compound, but I think joint compound, like actual mud, would probably crack when it's on cardboard.
All right, got that part done. It's basically to make it look like it's mud and not just boring like cardboard and stuff. So we'll take our glove off, and then next we will take the trucks and make some tire marks and all this jazz so that when we paint it, it looks like trucks are rolling through here. Here's the lineup. Yeah, I don't really have a plan. People just ones that have laying around, so we'll see. And this over here is the track with all the track marks and all that fun stuff on it. So I'm gonna attempt to paint it out here in my garage.
I will advise you to do this in a well-ventilated area. We'll do primer first just because this one's almost empty. I'm sure you don't really have to do primer, but we'll see how this goes. This part was probably the funnest part because you kind of get to see the whole thing come together. It actually will start to look like a racetrack at this point. Like I said earlier, I had no idea what I was doing. I just took a spray shield to not make a mess everywhere. Took a bunch of different random paints. I just had these paints laying around, so I figured, what the heck, let's use some of them up. I got pretty artsy on the rock and did them darker than the actual mud itself, though.
Not too shabby. I just used a bunch of random colors. I know it's still like wet and stuff, but you can actually see the ramps and stuff. So now all we have to do is wait for this to dry and paint our track. I don't know, would they be called like track markers or sidelines? I don't know. The white lines that show you where all the ramps are. If anyone knows what they are, comment below. I have no idea.
So for this part, I used an oil-based paint, and I think a water-based one would have done just fine. I used this one because I had it laying in my garage just like every other paint that I've been using in this video. And yeah, I wasn't trying to spend a whole lot of money on this whole thing, as the new monster trucks were going to be driven all over it. I think I have a total of $12 in this whole project. I flip houses for a living, so luckily I had all this stuff on hand. However, if you have to go buy the stuff, it's a lot cheaper than an actual track, I promise you. Here's the final result. I thought it turned out all right. It's got the red cars in there so you can jump over those. I even painted a really cool skull back there, but no, it is not a cake, you guys. It's not a cake.
Oops, sorry. All right. Thank you for watching that. Hopefully it was entertaining, and hopefully you guys could understand what was going on in the video. I obviously need to do some touch up, but like I said, it lasted a long time. So with how much he's used it, he plays with it every single day. He's absolutely obsessed with it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so you do a lot of backflips on it, a lot of cool jumps. And when your friends come over, they all love it too. And so we got to touch up some paint and stuff. But
I want to go play with my friend.
okay, we can. We will see you guys hopefully tomorrow, Vlogmas Day 10. Say thanks for watching today. Tune in next time. Make sure you subscribe. Say subscribe, please. Say one love. Merry Vlogmas. Bye.